All right, we're on. Welcome to Show of Hands Hangout number 26. We have two new guests, one very returning guest, and one who's been on more recently. But I'll have everyone just quick introduce yourselves, say who you are on the app, and what you'd like us to call you, and what color your toothbrush is. Start with Kyle.
I have to go check what color my toothbrush is, but I'm Kyle, MrLucchese on the app, and obviously that's my last name, so happy day. And that's all I have,
What do you want us to call you?
really.
Sugar Tits? Is that good?
You can call me Daddy.
All right. All right, Daddy.
Okay, no, never mind.
I was gonna go there. You know that I would. So.
It's a little different calling me. No, let's move on.
Okay. So just take a stab at what color your toothbrush is then.
We can't check.
White.
There it is. All right, Josh, you're up.
Alright, my name's Josh. I'm Joshua18 on the chat. And call me Flame Blaster or Josh. And my toothbrush is green.
Green. All right, Mrs. Czar.
I'm MrsCzarCastic on the app. You can call me Mrs. Czar, and I think my toothbrush is pink. Pink.
FATSHADOW.
I'm FATSHADOW. My name's Brian. You can call me Fat or Shadow or Brian or Julia. I don't care. And my toothbrush is pink.
You're up.
I am mommapomba on the app. You can call me Mama. You can call me Julie. Whatever floats your fancy. What color's my tooth?
Yours is blue.
Blue?
Yours
Alright.
is blue.
Mine's blue. Yeah, yours green?
Mine's green. My toothbrush is green.
I see.
Other than that, it looks exactly the same as hers.
We load each other's toothbrushes at night. So whoever gets there first loads both of them up. So I'm used to seeing both toothbrushes.
Aww.
Yeah.
And then I'm Firefly5 on the app, or Guyton in real life. I'm good with either one of those. Or pretty much anything. Whatever you come up with, I've been called first. So we'll just run with it. We have a question from FATSHADOW to start.
Oh.
Although I honestly have to look.
Well, you could probably.
Unless you remember it offhand.
Yeah, I do. It's something about, what the hell did I say?
Oh, here, I got it.
Go ahead.
You're offered whatever amount of money it would take to agree to this. A, I like that. A concrete room with no electricity beside one light, no windows for 30 days. Or B, a glass room in Central Park, fully furnished with TV internet for 6 months.
Wait, so Fat, in this concrete room, no bed, it's just one light?
Think of it more like solitary confinement. You get a bed, you get a toilet, but nothing really fancy, just basic needs.
We can like make up how much money we want for this?
Whatever it would take.
I'm in solitary for 30 days. I don't care. That's straight up an amount of time. And
Don't you go crazy in like 30 days though?
well, no, you told Susan R that she could have books.
Oh, you can have books?
You can have whatever a prisoner would have.
Okay. So if I can have books, I don't even care what the books are about. I'm good. There's too much that goes on that a glass house would be. What are we gonna do in a glass house?
Invasive?
I mean, it'd be fun for a few days, but
No, it would not. Lights would be on all the time. That's horrible.
we'd have to wake up at dawn. Automatic wake up at dawn.
Okay, so you can have books, though? You can have books? Huh.
And people in solitary have books, though?
I think they have to.
I'm fairly certain that last week I made it very clear that I was never going to prison, so I don't know.
At this point, I might end up there.
Why is that?
Because it's Tuesday.
Exactly.
What are you doing, Kyle?
I'll do the solitary confinement, though I left Central Park.
Wait, so you're not allowed to leave for 6 months in the Central Park thing either?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, no. No.
6 months. No.
Long time.
That's true. Alright, Josh, or Flame Blaster?
Just call me Josh.
Okay.
Uh,
I tried.
and I'll do the glass room.
Why?
Why not?
I don't know.
Because it's for 6 months in Central Park.
TV, internet. I can sit on the computer for 6 months.
I was mad the MCAT was, what, 6 hours on the computer? Impressive.
I can do it maybe for 5 days max. Maybe not, speaking from experience.
Wait a sec. One quick thing, and this is important. In both situations, are you given ample opportunity to exercise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do whatever you want. You just can't leave that cell.
Okay.
Then yeah, glass room, because I can still see the people, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
like,
not trick glass.
Say that again.
It's not trick glass. It's just a regular glass wall.
Alright. Then yeah. Because I can see what people staring at me and it'll be funny to me.
Yeah, you get to feel like a caged animal.
alright. Mrs. Zara, what are you doing?
I would have to go with the solitary confinement as long as I have some books. I think I'll be okay.
You can turn the light off in the solitary thing, right? It's not just, like, on all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just, if you're in a glass thing, like, people can see you, I guess, shower, use the bathroom. I would not be okay with that.
Right,
Because I'm a nice guy, I'll say that the shower is covered.
but not the toilet.
And the
Hey,
bath, and
if they want to look,
Get a curtain for the toilet and the shower.
Okay.
That
if
works
they
so
wanna
merciful.
look, can't touch.
yeah, I still would pick solitary.
I'm gonna say the game just changed, but no, it's still solitary.
Yeah.
It's 30 days or 6 months. That's pretty
Yeah.
much what
That's
my...
me too.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
What are you doing, Shadow?
I originally was going to say solitary, but you know what? I'm going to go with the glass cell. Because
Yeah.
Because you get
I'm
the
not- I'm not going to wear clothes. I'm not using that curtain. And I'm going to come out shredded in 6 months.
So, I think people would give you even more looks for having the curtain and deciding not to use it.
After 2 or 3 days, they're going to be putting newspaper up along that glass wall anyway, so nobody has to see it.
Just think of the children!
Why doesn't he just use the curtain? Does he have to?
Oh, that's funny. Nice. Nicely done.
AXL752 asks everyone who your 5 favorite bands from the original Norwegian black metal scene are. I will be the first to say that I don't think I could name one band from the original Norwegian black metal scene, so
Thank you. Saying.
I will say Axel as the authority. I will totally defer to your taste. I didn't know there were 5 bands. I didn't know there was a Norwegian black metal scene.
I'm going on the internet.
Let alone more than one, so that you have to differentiate from the original. So that's the best I've got. I don't know if any of you... Do any of you listen to this?
No.
I'd light on fire if I listened to heavy metal.
Hey, in the glass room... I'm sorry. In the glass room, is there anything to stop you from piling stuff in front of the glass?
I would imagine you wouldn't have enough stuff to fully cover the glass.
But you could cover the sides, not some of the sides.
Yeah, alright. You can cover it.
Or
You got enough
you
stuff
could
to cover it.
I was only wondering, because
also,
Susan just said something about she'd have a huge stack of books, and the first thing I thought of was, what if you pile those in front of the glass?
We're not giving you any tape, so I don't know how you're going to get it to stick to the glass if you tear out pages.
That's true.
you
Okay.
could also use the curtain to make a little like shelter type hideout.
We'll start with one of those.
Oh, okay. We're going to move along to the next question. Whoa, what? Really? Are any
It's from Aaron Nancy's book.
So, some other users that are pretty fantastic, Aaron Nancy and Madge, they sent us a Would You Rather book, and so these are from the collection. Yeah, I'm okay. And so I'm gonna do this one. So, would you rather urinate through your nose or smell things with your private bits? Josh, what would you do?
Urinate through my nose or what?
Smell things with your private bits. So, like, you're switching their functionality, right? So you smell things with your nose, but now you're going to go number one.
Nothing through my privates. Definitely urinate through my nose. No.
I think that brings, like, American Pie to a whole new level. This pie smells delicious.
Oh, we lost Mrs. Dar.
Aw, she didn't want to answer. No. She'll come back.
Is this cherry?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. All right, Kyle, what would you do?
I answered.
It's very, I mean, think about where that goes.
I have no
No, you
trouble
may
answering
not.
this. Alright, so I have no trouble answering this one at all.
Go ahead.
I would totally urinate through my nose instead of the other way around. Because think of location. Think of what you would be smelling at any
Alright.
This is a no-brainer.
What? No way.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too.
Tell me I'm wrong, you know?
Yeah.
Smelling your own bum, for one thing. You like for
That's
Which is why I'm choosing not to do that one.
yeah.
But will any girl find that attractive?
You would keep your nose.
Yeah, and I would drink a shit ton of water so that it would be pretty much water all the time.
Would that be like when you
Alright.
smell like water up your nose? Would you get that weird sensation?
I don't get any kind of weird thing with water up my nose.
I wonder like how many bad sinus infections you could get.
I don't know. The alternative isn't very fun either, though, and it would ruin food forever if you couldn't smell food.
Well, that's why you just gotta.
I'm assuming with this that you lose the other ability.
Well, yeah, I would think so. Okay, fine, weirdo.
I hope so.
Yeah.
So,
Simultaneous. That would be awful.
so Fat, what are you doing?
Well, I have some concerns. I have a deviated septum, so who knows where that's going to spray.
Oh,
So I'm figuring I already do most of my thinking down there. I can sniff around. I'm pretty clean. I'm gonna go with the private parts nose smelling.
That's what I'm saying too. I don't want to pee out my nose. Nope. Mrs. Dar, what are you doing?
I'm definitely peeing out my nose. I'm with Firefly on this one. It's just, imagine like you're about to dive into a delicious pizza and you want to smell it. You have to like sit on it or something. Like, how weird would you look trying to sniff things and you're like crouching over things to smell them?
It's not the first time I've drug it across the pizza.
It just wouldn't look right, so I have to go with the peeing out my nose.
But if it like comes out and state like for like some people with mustaches, if they lick their lips.
I can tell you the very first thing that I would do if I was stuck in a situation like this would be
Kill myself?
some kind of a little thing to project upward or something. Or outward or tubes or something. There's a workaround. There's always a workaround.
I agree, and I don't have facial hair, so it wouldn't bother me one way or the other that way. But yeah, you could get a little device to put over your face.
Yeah. You totally have a good workaround on this.
Kyle, you need to answer.
I agreed with Firefly.
That was the right choice.
No. No.
Would you rather have living eyebrows that crawl about your face, or leave a trail of paprika wherever you go?
Paprika, yo. Yeah.
Wait, paprika?
Uh-huh.
Paprika.
Oh, yeah. At least you know your food will always be well seasoned.
You'll never get lost.
There you go. Nobody could ever kidnap you. Just follow the trail of paprika.
What are you doing?
Paprika.
Do your eyebrows have then like their own? They can do whatever they want.
They're just.
Or you just?
We'll say they're some kind of animated. They're like Harry Potter bewitched your eyebrows to crawl around.
Ugh.
They're not living like for real.
But they stay on your face.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm still trail of paprika.
Josh, Bat, you're up.
I think I'd go with the paprika. Although, sooner or later I'm going to commit a felony and the cops are going to follow me right back to my house.
What's your calling card? Yeah?
I just have to walk around in the shape of a bat symbol.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, man. You could totally frame people, too. Josh, how about you?
I'll go with the crowd and pick paprika.
Who would want your eyebrows squiggling around your face?
This was the first question in the book. Not a bad place to start a book.
Kyle, are you paprikaing or are you going to have mobile eyebrows?
What was the whole paprika option?
You leave a trail of it wherever you go.
It's dirty.
So then, like,
I just-
that if you
Can
stay,
you just get rid of your eyebrows?
they grow back.
Whoopi Goldberg did.
I would just shave them.
Plus, you're hoping that they hold still long enough for you to do it.
I'll just get face tranquilizers and have someone else do it.
I can see it. I can see it now. If someone goes with their eyebrows, then all of a sudden the eyebrows go.
So then, If you stay in one area for an extended amount of time,
I
does it
don't
like
think it piles
a
up.
pile of paprika?
No, I think it's. No,
Alright.
I think it'd be okay.
It'd be a dusting of paprika.
Yeah.
Alright.
Would you rather have skin that tans upon hearing the voice of Al Gore, or be able to make Amish people breakdance? Mrs. Czar, you're first on this one.
Most people in the app probably figure I am not a fan of Al Gore, so I am going to go with the Amish people breakdancing. It'll probably bring a little happiness to everybody.
It would be really cool. Hey. Mr. Shadow.
I guess I would go with Al Gore, but is there a limit on how tan I get?
Ask John Boehner.
That's what I'm worried about, because I'm Irish, so I'm going to burn by the time he introduces himself. And then I got to worry about the rest of my life avoiding Al Gore.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I don't know.
We'll say there's no limit. You just get more and more tan.
I got to go with the breakdancing Amish then, because I feel like I can avoid the Amish.
Right? Well, and I guess that doesn't mean that if you see an Amish person that you have to make them breakdance. You just could. Yeah? No? Maybe?
I'm going to make them do it if I come across them.
Well, yeah, you have to. I guess
That's
to
true.
have that ability and not use it, it'd be a crime.
Go to a whole Amish neighborhood and then just shout and make them dance. The whole neighborhood dance.
There are no Amish anywhere near here, really. I mean, I think you have to go out of state. So
Do it. So,
I think so. I think they just sell like Amish furniture that they get from Indiana or something.
They actually have. I've been to the Amish country several times in Lancaster, and they have some pretty decent like bakeries, and they make furniture, and they're good cooks. Like they run businesses. It's like very like it's very. I'm sorry.
Oh, I said hi, Captain.
Hello.
They do other stuff too.
Excuse me, I was
besides
speaking.
making furniture. I was here first.
Oh yeah, I mean absolutely. Just I think we would have to go quite a ways to find Amish, like legitimate Amish people.
Oh, yeah, you guys definitely would. Yeah, they're mostly in Pennsylvania.
That's true. Kyle, what are you doing?
I'd go with the Amish breakdancing thing too.
Yeah.
Josh,
I think you said Amish.
you said Amish. You answered first.
Agree.
So.
You're making the Amish folk dance?
Yeah.
I
I don't. So I'm assuming that your skin only can be tanned when you hear Al Gore.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Actually, that might come in handy.
You just like listen to a bunch of YouTube videos if you're gonna, you know.
You only have to hear his voice, so yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta play videos of him to get a base tan.
That's what I'm saying, right? And then you don't have to, you know, worry about
Blending in during the winter.
You know, if you knew somebody had that condition, wouldn't you totally carry around like a little
No, because that's me.
soundbite of Al Gore?
No, because then you'd have to listen to Al Gore.
Well, I feel like in the right circumstances, it could be funny enough to make it worthwhile. That'd be pretty fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull up one more of these.
Ooh. I don't know.
Your favorite.
5.
Would you rather? Would you rather have an incredibly adhesive face or a mildly magnetic butt? Mrs. Czar.
I guess a magnetic foot. I don't want anything sticking to my face that would cause problems with, just things in general. And then Czar would stick to my face, and that would be no fun.
It'd be a sticky situation.
It'd be awkward. So I'll go with the magnetic foot.
How mildly is mildly?
Like,
I'm gonna walk past the cash register and like.
You're not gonna pull heavy objects too. You're gonna pull things like paper clips. I don't know. The original question was a little bit different, but it didn't work out quite so well, I think. But whatever.
I'll take a magnetic butt. Sounds like fun. I don't want a sticky face. Ugh.
Going to ball games with stuck. You'd be stuck to the bleachers.
That would be kind of fun.
It would.
Mm.
They're learning anyway. You'd be fine.
No, what I thought. Kyle, you gonna have a magnetic butt?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, say I have a magnetic butt and he does. Is he like? Are we opposite poles? Are we the same? Okay. Wait, so then our butts would be repellent all the time?
No, with magnets opposite poles.
No, I asked if you would be like the same, and you said yes.
They're the opposite.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Wait, that's real awkward.
It's awkward either way.
Everything would be a workout. That's
Oh man, no. No.
But all of a sudden a bug comes flying to your face, though.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody wants sticky face. I don't know, maybe Fat does. Fat, you want a sticky face?
I can think of few things worse than having a sticky face all the time.
That's what I'm saying. Ugh. Horrible.
It would not be much fun.
No. You have fuzzies on your face all the time.
No. It'd be like right after you eat wings.
Oh my gosh.
Just all the and less delicious.
Yeah. Okay. On to more serious questions.
You go for it. I'm gonna try and pull up this other thing.
Okay. This question came to me this week, and it was, if your belly button could dispense any condiment, which would you choose and why? Carefully. What are you gonna have dispense out of your belly button?
By the way, Christian says that he already has the magnetic booty.
I was waiting for someone to say it.
I'll take his word for it. Matt?
I will go with Frank's Red Hot Sauce.
Oh,
Because why not?
Well done. Although, do you think that would burn?
Especially when I dispense it onto the people in public. So, maybe.
But worth it?
Oh, worth it.
Worth it, absolutely. Kyle,
that's a good choice.
what are you dispensing out of your belly button?
I'm going to say the finest. Can we say olive oil is a condiment?
I don't think olive oil is a condiment.
You put it on bread as a
Subway has it.
Wait, have you ever had olive oil on a hot dog?
I put olive oil in the pan while it's...
What are you laughing at, Mrs. Czar? Share with the class.
Nothing?
I'm like crying. I'm laughing so hard. The things that Czar did that I'm laughing at. I'm really sorry.
She doesn't normally act this way.
Oh,
I apologize on
God.
her behalf.
Sorry.
Now I'm wondering what he's doing.
No, he just did something funny that I was laughing at.
He close?
I showed her my penis.
Yes, I was laughing at that.
That's not good.
Yeah, I know. It shouldn't be that surprising.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's messed up.
Or that.
Okay, so Kyle thinks that he wants to dispense olive oil.
Okay, I'll say vinegar then.
Vinegar? Why vinegar?
Because you used. No, never mind. I'm not for this.
Yeah, what were you going for with the whole olive oil thing exactly? Just
Olive oil's expensive.
It is.
Oh,
It's
okay.
so much money.
I was gonna say, are you just trying to oil up for free?
That
How much is it?
that too.
Jar,
I'm a freaking
belly button,
amazingly soft.
oil cost?
I could do. I could fuel a car with oil. Yeah. I really don't know. Alpha, maybe.
Okay, we'll come back to you then. Josh, what are you dispensing out of your belly button?
Can I pick nothing?
No?
Does it have to be the same exact thing every time you're dispensing it, or is it like I want hot sauce, but it doesn't have to be this specific type of hot sauce, or it doesn't have to be this specific type of mustard?
No, it's got to be pretty specific. I mean, maybe your belly button's cooler than mine, but mine only dispenses one.
You can't like change tracks.
Now, because of your indecisiveness, your belly button will only dispense Miracle Whip.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay.
We just had this discussion earlier. He was like, "Oh, I'll have some mayo," and I was like, "Well, I don't think we have any. We don't have Miracle Whip." He's like, "Oh, it's the same thing." I was like, "No, no, honey, it's not. It is not."
So I've never had both of those in any kind of reasonable time frame of each other. Like, I had Miracle Whip today. I think the last time I had mayo was probably a few weeks ago. The last time I had Miracle Whip before was probably a couple weeks or whatever. Like, I just don't have them close enough in time to each other to tell the difference.
That was different.
I believe you. I just haven't noticed it.
Wait a second. Remember a couple, maybe it was like a month or two ago when we were talking about condiments and we had to define the condiments and there's something that you put on after you've prepared the food?
Yes.
So can you dispense guacamole? Because technically guacamole is something that you would put on something after.
I'd put that on a hot dog.
It costs extra at Chipotle.
It always everything.
So
I don't need a Chipotle.
Next month is going to be guacamole sub at Subway.
Ooh.
I already need it.
I work there, so.
Love guacamole. I would pick guacamole.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Endless supply of that. That'd be awesome.
This is like a riddle. Once you hear the right answer, you know. That was the right answer.
I'm still going with my aioli.
That's a good choice. It was a consideration of mine.
Mm-hmm. I went out for tapas on Sunday, and there were all these different fantastic aiolis that came out. I was just trying not to like greedily lick the plate. They were delicious. But guacamole, man, yeah.
What's that green stuff coming out of your belly button?
That's true. But it's like what's that?
Oh, just
anything
try it.
coming
Just
out of your
try it.
belly button?
Trust me, just try it.
Exactly.
Okay, so then would you eat if you knew that Mrs. Czar's guacamole came from her belly button? Would you eat it? Josh is shaking his head like.
All right, no offense taken there, buddy.
I would.
Look, I wouldn't eat anyone's belly button stuff. I've had too much stuff coming out of my belly button, and no. All right, I'll put it. I have Crohn's disease, so I had fistulas, and fistulas connected to my belly button, and so yeah.
Okay, well, yeah.
I have surgery. I'm all good now. But I might have to go with honey mustard.
That's pretty yum.
Mustard.
All your friends would love you.
I'm really glad nobody said ranch.
Ugh.
Ew.
If you don't like food, you put ranch on it.
I think that's how we feel about ketchup.
So I feel about
Ketchup. That's how I feel about ketchup too.
I was gonna say I don't dislike ketchup, but it definitely does mask any kind of flavor.
Who is it? Is it Chef Stain? Hate ketchup. All of
I
it.
hate ketchup. I think it's the most disgusting, foul condiment ever created.
Brian, I'm sorry. I keep talking over you.
Huh?
No, I was apologizing to Brian because I keep, like, whenever he's talking, I end up talking. Then, yeah.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
I've got one from Logan Marr, who's a new user. If you had the chance to go on an all-expense-paid trip, but you didn't know where you were going, would you?
No.
No. Why not?
Who, me or?
Yeah, you.
Oh. Because I could be going to, like, the Middle East where everybody's killing each other and I don't want to go there. Or I could go to a place where I don't like the food. And if I don't like the food, I'm not happy, so.
Picky.
I guess that is a real concern.
That's
Although
the
the food in the Middle East is great.
Oh, yeah, no, there's no question about that, but I want to come home alive.
Yeah.
How about you, Shadow?
Yeah, I'll go anywhere. It gets me away from my house and family. So, if it gets like a week wherever, I'll chance it. I'll go.
When I was in high school, which was, I mean, it was a completely different world then. But when I was in high school, they used to have standby flights, and security was more lax. And I used to like go to the airport with a backpack and just say, you know, for $50, where am I going for the weekend? And it was fantastic. It was so much fun. You can't really do that anymore. Like you can, but there's a lot more hoops you have to jump through now. If you had the chance to go on an all-expense-paid trip, but you didn't know where you were going, would you?
Did they ever clarify whether basic safety and sanitation were covered?
They did not. They had 250 characters, and that wasn't in there.
No, I'm saying in the comments because
Oh.
a few people had commented that and then never went back to look.
I don't think they did. I didn't see very many. It's
Because if they did,
yeah. How about you, Josh?
I like Maryland how it is for now, so I'll stay.
I didn't think anyone liked Maryland how it is right now.
Well, where I'm at.
Okay. So being out here and having, you know, being out here, Maryland in my head is a tiny, tiny place where everything is pretty much one or two cities. And one of those cities is threatening to get up and leave the map right now.
Yeah, they said that safety and basic health, and you're not going to get sick or injured.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Mrs. Czar, you're going to be safe and not sick or injured.
No, I still wouldn't go. I want to know where I'm going. I'm very detail oriented. I'm not just a pick up and let's go kind of person. It's got to be, like, I got to know where I'm going and all that, so.
Oh, come on.
I'm not spontaneous. I'm
At
not.
least you'll have your guacamole.
Coming out of my belly button.
I'm going.
You win.
I can't.
Definitely. Definitely. I feel like I've done this enough times. And it's just fun. I want to try something else real quick, and you may have to bear with me, but I was hoping to do a caption this picture. I just want to make sure that I can get it to actually go with this whole screen share thing. So for the first one, we'll say caption this picture. Can everyone see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I got it.
All right.
Look, Mommy, I told you babies came from heaven.
Mrs. Zara, what do you think?
I can't think of a better one than that. I mean, it looks like the stork is just dropping that baby off into the parent's arms. I can't tell if it's a man or a woman's hands, but
Is that a pelican?
it's like, oh, like,
We gotta create a caption for this?
hey.
It's
It's like a pretty good one.
it's definitely a man's hands. Definitely.
Yeah, I can't think of a better one. It just, hey, look, like the stork's dropping me off.
I'd be like, that's one big pile of shit. That pelican's dropping right there.
Oh, Captain.
Batman?
I would probably say, here, bird, it's your problem now.
That's what I was thinking next.
Uh,
Like that.
Kyle, you have anything on this?
Take it back!
Maybe the bird was saying, "Here, it's your problem now."
Maybe
the
the baby saying, I can fly, I can fly, I can fly, I can fly.
All right. How about this one?
Oh my god.
I need my wooden eye.
Please let there be a diamond inside of this one.
I think this is a definitely. Oh. No. No. I'm gonna have to. No.
Kyle?
I'm just trying to figure out, is the squirrel hungover? And what is that? Like, it looks like a mix between a squirrel and...
Squirrel and
I feel like it's like a. It's only Thursday.
Oh, nuts.
Or the. I just walked in on my grandma.
Oh. Yep. It looks to me like he's not even holding the nut. That it's.
Yeah.
I just want to hear a little Yoda voice say, "Do or do not."
I was thinking the exact same thing.
That's good.
Looks like it's floating.
Mhm. I got you now.
Right where I wanted her.
Where's my money, bitch?
This is what happens when kids grow up playing GTA.
That you deleted all those pictures of me on your phone, did you?
I'll ask you once more. Would you like to have dinner tonight?
Yeah.
There you go.
Who stole the last chicken nugget?
Oh my god! Where are you finding these pictures?
HumorSharing.com.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that looks like a Wednesday here.
No.
I was just gonna say it looks like your house.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask if those were your children, but apparently not.
No, our kids look a little bit less Asian.
That's
I mean, obviously not that much less Asian, but a little less than that.
I'm surprised how much they look like you.
Staying up there.
But Mommy, she wanted to be an angel.
Shadow, have you seen this in your house yet?
Not yet, but I'm getting ideas on how to keep the kid in one place for 5 minutes.
Right? Oh man.
So, after I found this picture, I looked because there was an article. I found this picture and then I did, search for similar images to find a bigger copy of it because it was a small picture, the first one. And there was an article about some guy who got in trouble for he got in trouble with CPS for taping his toddler to the wall while he went out of the room to go do something or other. Which
Was it just one time?
the one time that he got caught. But no, I think the kid's training to be Batman.
I would call my roll of duct tape the babysitter.
So it was just a couple pictures, but I'm glad it actually showed up because if this is a thing, then maybe I can try including it more in the future. I think some of these pictures can be fun. So then we're back, and I think I've got maybe one or two more questions. Would you rather belch the sound of a gong or sneeze the sound of a bowling strike?
Oh, belch. That's awesome. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you can only choose one.
Shadow?
I'm going to go with the gong. That way, I don't know, every time I hear somebody that's not being funny, I'll just belch and I'll have to walk away. Which is a terrible reference because that show's like 40 years old at this point. Nobody here even ever watched The Gong Show. I'm an asshole.
I've heard of it.
I haven't.
I haven't either.
I've heard of it.
Is
It was
worth
basically, it was like American Idol, but you did a trick, and then if you sucked, they hit a gong and you had to get the hell off the stage.
We should do that for American Idol.
I love
I
it.
feel like I might watch that, at least a little bit. How about Josh?
Sneeze, because when you're in a quiet room with a whole bunch of people and then it can't echo, just see how many people get scared to death when you just sneeze. Like a church dinner or something.
Grandma, no!
Mrs. Dyer.
Sorry, Czar just like hit his hand or something. He's like making all these faces. I would. I don't know. I think the gong. The gong. I would, because then you wouldn't feel so self-conscious about belching in public. Like I don't, but I would do it all the time. Ew. I would do it all the time if it made the sound of a gong.
I'm waiting for Kyle to put in some gong sound effect.
All right, I didn't know.
Are you gonna belch a gong, or
There you go.
is it gonna be belching a gong, or is it gonna be sneezing a bowling strike?
When you're belching, if you cover it up, is it still like audible?
Muted gong.
It'll sound like somebody's bowling in the distance.
Yeah, I'll do the gong because then you can announce yourself. You're like, hey.
I like the gong too.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't really belch by accident. You sneeze by accident all the time, or at least you can tell when it's coming.
Mhm.
And last one, you might actually do this within an actual
Reasonable amount
time
of
frame.
time. Look at us.
Would you rather have sultry porno music play whenever you make a romantic advance, or lose all sexual inhibition in the presence of melon?
Oh my.
Like cantaloupe, or are we talking like watermelon?
Any kind of melon.
Lose all inhibition, huh?
Lose all inhibition.
I'd be arrested quite frequently.
What?
I'd be arrested quite frequently.
Fat, what are you doing?
This is really a difficult question for me because I have no sexual ambitions, and I make my own porno music
Melons?
for anything. So it's really the produce stand, whatever. I'm going to do it anyway. Whatever I was going to do outside of produce, I was going to do with the produce. So I'll go that route, but to be honest, I want the porno music because then I don't have to hum it myself when I'm giving all kinds of advances to my wife in inappropriate situations.
That's funny.
Mrs. Czar?
I'd have to go with the porno music because I wouldn't want to. I don't know. I just go with the porno music.
Can you imagine being in the store and you just hear some person having an orgasm over by the produce section?
Sounds like
Really weird.
So
Yeah.
this is then?
I have a feeling that would just make my life incredibly miserable between public and then my career as well. It wouldn't, I'm at like a company lunch, and yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Not a fruit platter!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Not
You
good.
imagine like you're a superhero and someone finds out your weakness.
Your kryptonite.
I mean, that'd be a fun arch villain to be. Josh.
Okay, so I'm gonna be totally honest with y'all. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the app that he downloaded to play the gong, and that caught my attention. So what is it? I know something about porn.
You would either have sultry porno music sound out whenever you make a romantic advance, or you would lose all sexual inhibition in the presence of melon.
Porn music.
Oh. I don't know. I could go either way on this one.
You mean you don't already have that music playing?
I was gonna say we kind of, but
I mean,
I mean, I don't know if the sultry porno music would drown out the Marvin Gaye that's already playing, but
Okay, alright, shut that off. Alright.
yeah, I'm going with that one. I'll go.
Alright.
With
Hey.
I'll go with the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to offer to go grocery shopping with you every time.
Stop! Stop! What the hell is that? Ew! Oh my god! I did not need to see that.
That's right. That was me.
Ew.
Oh boy.
And,
Oh boy.
if we didn't have
Anyway,
any more from anyone,
never a dull moment.
sorry there. I think that's good. So we'll say that's it for this week. It was great having you all on, and definitely come back anytime you're able. If no one else has anything to say, ask, to add in any way,
I will make a concerted effort to return.
that'd be fantastic.
It'd be awesome.
Then if we can have Czar cue up the music to take us out.
Oh, he just.
No, wait.
Do.